All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bar Harbor, Maine. Kind of a little bit of a yucky day for BFR activity, but we're going to give it a try. We're going to try to fly from Bar Harbor to the Heron's Nest, and then from the Heron's Nest to Burlington. Excuse me. Hope you guys are doing well. Little guy's getting ready to go take his morning bathroom break. All right, good morning, everybody. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. That little yellow Piper Cub down there, I'm in X-Plane 12 today, and looking forward to trying to do this. It's going to be quite a challenge, I think, and we're going to just, I guess, have to be flexible here because we do have somewhat of a game plan. It's a southwest bound VFR departure. Hey, Pentagon. Thanks for the inscription there, Rob. Good morning. 17 months. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Come join us, buddy, if you're free. We're here at Bar Harbor. Yeah, I think I see Rob Valkyrie. I know he was planning on. There's Pentagon checking in with a cup of coffees there. That might be Rob Valkyrie. I know Rob was mentioning he was thinking about flying along with us today, so that's cool. And anyway, yeah, we'll have a bunch of Cubs here, probably getting lost in the fog at the end of the day. But we're up here also to celebrate the 60 hours of Boston Virtual BVARTCC, and I'm not seeing 3470 on my there's 0.34 flying with Cape Air flying the 208. Yeah, but I'm not seeing 34.7 on my pilot client, so I don't know what's going on there, but we'll tune it in once we get going. So anyway, let's not forcing around. This is going to be yet another airplane that I'm very, very unfamiliar with, and so let's keep that in mind. It probably means a third catastrophic event in a row is about to happen. But yeah, what the heck, right? So see if I remember how all this works. A mixture, full, rich, crack the throttle. We probably need a little primer. Oh, we probably need some let me come up here. I need some power. Master coming on. Let's let everybody know we're here. Getting ready to move. Got about half a tank, which hopefully will get us there. We'll give it about 3 shots of primer. Let's see. Oh, she just fires right up, just like nobody's business. Yeah, heck yeah. All right. Avionics and whoops, come on, and for now I think that's going to be enough. Let's come down here and let's just see if Boston Center is on. This is a Delta, so we technically need clearance. Okay, there we go. So we'll talk to him, get our clearance, and downwind sim. Hello, sir. We'll get our clearance from him and give our aircraft a chance to warm up just a little bit.
Boston Center, the Cape Altimeter 3027.
Uncontrolled. Now wait a second. I think I've had this debate before. Why am I seeing a little... Oops, hold on. Why am I seeing a little magenta circle around it then? Uncontrolled. Doesn't that mean, am I misreading something? Have I learned wrong this whole time? Doesn't that mean this is a Delta?
taxi via November, Yankee, Mike, Lima, cross runway 33, advise ready for departure.
I certainly could be wrong. But magenta is echo to the ground. So yeah, so don't I need to dash blue is Delta. Oh yeah, okay. So that's something I think I've been saying wrong for like the last 15 years.
Cleared straight in RNAV GPS runway 23 approach.
So no tower. All right. So I don't. So we don't need permission then to depart BFR. Is that what I'm understanding? Is that what I'm hearing? One thing we are going to need to do though is we're going to need to check takeoff minimums. I think there's You're not even going to file a flight plan for the first leg? Okay. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. So let's see, Bar Harbor, we're going to be departing runway 22, so we need to climb heading 224 to 1100 before proceeding east or southeast bound. Okay, very good. We're basically, yeah, we'll have to go a little bit. No, we're going to be able to stay pretty well on the runway heading, honestly. Here's what my plan is. I'm going to try to go from Bar Harbor down towards Stonington Municipal. So try to follow through Blue Hill Bay and kind of in here. But that's going to be like my first little waypoint. And then I'm just going to kind of slide out over here. Hopefully I can pick up Vinalhaven, or maybe Knox County as we come out here. Should be able to see the Manticus Islands. Should be able to see the Monhegan Island, and then we're kind of like right over here, and just out of Booth Bay Harbor, kind of right down in this area here. So that's what I'm planning to do. I'm feeling like it's going to be a pretty low day as far as the skies. So we'll just rock and roll. All right, I'll leave Boston on the background.
3072, contact Cleveland Center, 119.87. Have a good day.
I have no way to control how loud he is, so if he gets too loud, I'll just have to turn down the main volume here. Or, I don't think I can control the volume. Nope, just on and off. All right, let me know, guys, if it gets too loud. All right, well, let's come over here then, and we'll go 2280. Oh, actually, I don't know. I can't. I don't have the ability to monitor. So it's a moot point. Never mind. Never mind. Heron's Nest, that is correct, Rob. It's out there, kind of in that area. I never know exactly where it is, so I always have to kind of guess a little bit. But all right, how are we doing here? Flight controls look good. I'm gonna set the flaps to 1 notch for takeoff. Probably don't need any flaps at all for takeoff here, but okay, taxi plan. How did I get lights in the cockpit? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. There's not a lot. It seems like there's something though. Yours is dark. I'm not seeing anything up here. This is the... Oh, it's right here. You have to... Like this guy here, you can... I'm trying to remember, there's a way to turn it on and off. There it is. If you just kind of, there's a little click spot on the top here, or you can use your scroll wheel. That'll turn that on. It's not much, but it does give you a little bit. I don't know that there's one on, no, I don't think there's one on this side. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, we're going to go with it. We're going to taxi straight ahead to Alpha. It's going to be Bravo. I think this is Bravo right up here. Oh, my instruments are brighter. That I don't know. I don't know. Rob? I don't know. We're going to go Bravo, hang a right on Alpha, and head on down to the end of runway 22. See if I can make an appropriate radio call here, and we'll get going. Bar Harbor traffic. Piper November 11816 is on the taxi runway 22, Bar Harbor. Let me know if you guys heard that.
5x5.
Sweet. Thanks for flying with me today, Rob. Man, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's super windy here as well, so you can see the airplane is really tipping. It's a squirrel on the ground also, by the way. Okay, I'm good that way. Good that way.
Bar Harbor traffic, November 3 Romeo taxiing runway 22, Bar Harbor.
We'll just take it nice and easy.
Even though I
Nice
can't
and...
see with the lights in my cockpit.
You see, I'm really wrestling with it right now. I should have made a call here, crossing runway 35. Hey, oh, hey. I like the splash effect. I do like that. That looks pretty cool. I don't like how the grass disappears as you travel, but that's, you know, I don't know. Alright, down we go. Ooh, something right now that I'm seeing that I gotta do is I gotta get my compasses aligned here. There we go. That's gonna be pretty close, I think. And I don't know that I've set an altimeter also. Cub 816 crossing runway 17, Bar Harbor. Let me make that call as I'm crossing you guys. That's for safety. Man, I'm really moving here. I'm trying not to go quite so fast, but we'll get down here and we'll do some checking on all of our instruments to make sure everything is where we want it to be. I did also check to see if there was snow on the ground, because I was messing around with the snow effects with Downwind Sim the other night, and they look quite nice. But there is actually no snow here or Burlington, if you can believe that. Ski town, they do not have diddly squat. You look at the webcams up at the ski resort, they've got no snow. Zero snow. Really weird. All right, what's the altimeter here? Weather right now is 180 at 18, gusting 25, 9 statute miles. It's scattered at 1,700, overcast at 2,900. 3018 is the altimeter. Right about there. Field elevation, what am I looking at here? About 83 feet. Yeah, that's pretty darn close. Somewhere in that neighborhood. And again, runway heading, we have to climb to 1,100 feet before we do anything, which we're just going to stay straight out. Excuse me. And we're looking for the Blue Hill Bay, which is going to lead us out towards the ocean, towards the coastline. It's a really weird coastline. It's hard to follow. Bar Harbor traffic. Piper 11816 is departing runway 18. Be straight out VFR departure, Bar Harbor. That's technically not quite right because I'm going to be making a little bit of a right-hand turn, but I don't know. I'm going to be straight out till I'm 1100, which is going to take me a little while. Okay, I've got a notch of flaps. I've got lights on, gear welded, and all that Gumps stuff. Oh boy. Let's let the squirrel start climbing the tree here. Oh my goodness. Tail's flying. And we're flying. And I'm giving it, I'm only giving it about three-quarter throttle here. Oh, look at that crab. Wow. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Away we go. Let's get back on runway heading here. Who thought flying the sky was a good idea? Would I say left-hand turn? I meant right-hand turn because we're because we're going back to the west. Hey, Brett, good morning. Cubbin, that's right. Bar Harbor traffic. Piper 11816 climbing through 600, departing the area to the south. Last call for Bar Harbor. What's going on there, Pixie? Getting the crap kicked out of me is what I'm doing right now. Alright. Laps coming up. And
Bar Harbor traffic, November 38 Romeo, landing at the departing runway 22, heading of 224. Bar Harbor.
there's 1100, so we can kind of make our turn. We actually, I think, are able to make the turn westbound before that, but we're going to try to get going that way. About a 240 heading-ish is what we're shooting for. That'll take us towards that Stonington Muni. And as you can see, like this is a tricky coastline to follow because there's just so many little harbors and bays and islands. And now the other thing about this is the wind is going to really be affecting our course here. So I'm expecting to be pushed right of course quite a bit here. So I might pick about a 230 heading just to see if it'll keep me pointed in the right direction. And 2,500 at Bar Harbor seems doable because it's overcast at 2,900. But we're just going to inch our way up here and see what the clouds look like. Boy, the wind is really weather veining my tail to the right. It's really hitting me hard off that left-hand side. This might be a quite a rodeo. Drobart, somebody's here again. That's right. We're going back, baby. I never pass up a chance to fly out to the Heron's Nest. How are you doing, man? Happy Saturday. Dang it. Throw it. Thought it was going to be a little better today, but it is not. Oh, holy cow. So you're getting some nice weather down there. Out visiting your girlfriend. Heck yeah, man. Tell her I say hello. Hello from the Melvin Leroy gang. Yeah, see, we're kind of getting up into it here, guys. So I think I may keep it down a little lower than the filed altitude just to stay visual. 20 hours, oh man, and probably 3 or 4 connections and the works, right? I mean, takes a heck of a route to get down there. Boy, oh boy. Buck and Bronco here, you guys. Wow. I do think the winds, as I was looking at the weather today, I think the winds get a little bit better as we head inland, but the skies get worse. The visibility gets worse, so you trade one for the other. Prayer crawls in the terminal, huh? Wow. Forgot to wash my windows again. I think of this first leg is going to take us about a half an hour. Good little warm-up leg with a challenging landing today. I tell you what, if we got these gusty winds, trying to fit it into that little heron's nest might be kind of interesting. Boy, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Yeah, where's that guy when you need him, right? Not doing a very good job of holding my 230 here. I do think there's a little private strip on this island here. I'm looking at the right spot. Oh, no, I'm not. Not quite yet. Sorry. Yep. Stonington's going to be the first one that we hit. There's a helipad over here on Glass Harbor. That's the one thing I haven't done is haven't came out here in the helicopter yet. That's right. That's right, sir. By the way, not too soon to start promoting the 38th monthly Bush League Backcountry Fly-In coming up this Monday. please tune in later on. It's not quite posted yet, but later on, head over to downwindsim.com and you'll see all of the information. And it does involve it does involve helipads. So that's kind of what triggered that. But Downwind Sim yet again doing the heavy lifting. I think this is about 5 or 6 months in a row that he's pretty much done the entire event by himself. I have really been a bad slacking friend, but very appreciative of the hard work that Downwind Sim's doing. And we, the plan for, this will be year 4 of these Bush League Backcountry Fly-ins, if you can believe it. The plan is to go back and revisit the areas that we've already been at in the first 3 years. And so the first place that we ever went in Bush League number 1 was out in the valley of, well, the Frank Church Wilderness area. It's like called the Valley of No Return or something like that. Anyway, it's in Idaho, and it's you guys will remember a lot of the kind of the famous airstrips like Upper and Lower Loon, and you know those strips are out there. But anyway, that's where we're going to head back to kind of take our little revisit. And yes, very excited about heading back that direction. And I did get a little bit of a sneak preview of some of the area yesterday, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing. We're going through, and I say we, and when I say we, I mean Downwind Sim, but I'm just trying to take credit. We're going through and we're making the scenery. We're updating the scenery so that it works well in X-Plane 12 as well as X-Plane 11. All of the airstrips, of course, I guess I shouldn't say all, but most of the airstrips look nice in Microsoft Flight Sim also. So really, it's become an event that it's a very cross-platform event. If you're a P3D person, unfortunately, I don't know if what these airstrips look like, but it does work well in X-Plane 11, 12. We're anticipating 12 and Microsoft Flight Sim. I've been checking, Pentagon. I have been checking. Yes, indeed. I'm very happy for all the USA soccer fans. It's nice that the men are finally able to make a round of 16. It'd be quite the upset to beat Netherlands, but you know, you're there, you're playing. Yep, it's an interesting game. It's not my game, but I can appreciate, you know, the global appeal and all that, you know, the just the popularity and how invested people are, especially a World Cup, you know, because it is kind of has that Olympics type of feel to it. But they've been offensively challenged up to this point, though, so that's maybe going to be the bugaboo. But and again, I'm not in the know on this, but it sounds to me like they're kind of like one World Cup away from being really good. Like this team has talent, but it's a lot of young talent, and they, you know, the experience they're getting right now is going to set them up for possibly a deeper run. Yeah, next year. So, or not next year, next World Cup. So that's encouraging. But you know, as long as we're here, you know, we might as well keep playing. I'm getting myself out a little farther getting out to the south a little farther than I want, so I'm going to come back in here because I think this is Swan's Island out here, and I'm going to look for Stonington, kind of right off either this guy here or this guy over here. Looking for a little private strip off my right hand side. I think it's going to be kind of in this area here. It's very it's very interesting to try to pick out your little locations here. Bahaba. The norista, I think. Hey there. Alright, what am I? Might have cut it inland a little too much there, but I'm just trying to keep this plane upright, if I'm being honest. This is Deer Isle, if I'm reading the sectional correctly. Oceanville, I should be seeing, which I kind of am, seeing some populated area. Oceanville, I wonder how they came up with that name. Oh, hey, guess you forgot to tap the brakes. There we go. I like to keep the wheels spinning. That helps with the aerodynamic flow. Less fuel burn that way. Okay. Yeah, and Pixie, it's hard to tell because right now, I mean, we got gusts of, when we left Bar Harbor, it was gusting 25, so this plane weighs about, what, 12 pounds? I mean, I literally loaded it up in the back of my pickup and then unloaded it and walked it over to the ramp today to get going, so... Well, all right, you guys. I'm seeing some low clouds in my future. So I'm going to start to descend. And I don't know that I'm seeing the airport, so I don't know if I'm exactly at the spot that I'm supposed to be. But I feel like I've been counting islands correctly, and so this one across the way should be North Haven, and whoops. But this is a municipal airport that I'm looking for here, so it's not. Oh, wait a second. What do we have? What's that? I think we got it. All right, cool. There's Stonington Muni. So off of Stonington Muni, I've got a course of about 245 charted. Awesome. Okay, very cool, very cool. I like the water effects, are kind of cool. Tim Dog, good morning. Tim Dog, I hope you like your martini shaken and not stirred, because we're getting a little bit of that right now. How is that updated Mad Dog, Tim? Looks nice. Was there a lot that needed to be fixed in that plane, or just kind of a typical let's make it more compatible with the latest with SU-11? Is that what was kind of the thought there? That's the Leonardo, right, that you're flying? Oh, that's nice. The sim brief is really good. Yeah, cool. Alright, here's where it gets kind of tricky. So we're going to go over the top of this little... I don't know this. I think this is called North Haven Island. And then we're going to shoot out over some open water. This is, I believe, East Penobscot Bay, and then we'll be over the main Penobscot Bay after that. And really kind of our main little references, we'll have the Mantinicus Islands out here off our 11 o'clock, and hopefully the Monhegan Islands will come into view. That's what we're aiming for. If we can find the Monhegan Islands, we got a half a shot at finding the Heron's Nest, because we'll be within about 11 miles of it. Affirm, Joe Bart. Oh, so there used to be a second external app for you to upload your plan. I see. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Joe Bart, it's probably like real world. You're not flying the Cub VFR today. But for the sake of entertainment purposes, yeah, why not? View looks good. Yeah, and we can, oh, hey, there's a flashy flash. We can do IFR, yeah, and I'm planning to do IFR on the second leg, because it's just looking too nasty. So for those of you that are thinking about flying along on the second leg, if you don't have the Heron's Nest, which is a fictitious island airport, you can load in at a couple different places. Knox County, which is Rockland, Kilo Romeo, Kilo Delta, or Wiscasset, Kilo India, Whiskey India. Either of those would be good starting points. They're Kiwi, Wiscasset is a little closer to the Heron's Nest, but anyway, you could load in there. And my plan is to actually get a pop-up IFR, just try to kind of fly inland a little ways and see how it goes, and if it gets to what I'm seeing the reports, then we'll pick up a pop-up IFR. Currently, I'm seeing stuff like at Auburn, it's broken, overcast at 600. Eastern Slopes overcast 900. Mount Washington It's double zero, triple zeros. Berlin looks okay. Like a little bit north looks okay, but even that's broken at 3,100. And there's the problem is there's some elevation there. We've got to be up. You know, we're gonna have to file. We're gonna have to file probably 4.5. Whoops. To make it over the top of some of these mountains. So anyway, but we'll start VFR. If we can make it all the way VFR, then rock and roll. But we are also going to tune a VOR just for some navigational assistance, because it's a crazy part of the world. Route 302, huh? The Camagus Highway. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah, that's the rough plan here. I think I see our little bin vinyl haven. Ooh, vinyl haven. Yep, sure enough. Little private airstrip there. Cool. We should be to the right of that if we're on course here. So we will head out that way. And you can see, again, it gets to be pretty open. And so we'll look for the Mantinicus Islands out here and the Monhegan Islands straight out. It's in the, you're talking about in the Mount Washington area. Okay. I hope so, Ralph. I think the thing here is the wind is bad out here on the coast, and the skies are okay. But as you get inland, like Rockland, which is where we're coming up, Rockland's over here. Rockland's reporting overcast at 3,100, but winds are 190 at 10, gusting 20. Whereas when I go inland, like to Berlin, the winds are, only 160 at 3, but it's overcast at 15 inches or something crazy like that. Burlington right now, overcast 1,300. Ooh, the winds, I take it back, the winds at Burlington are kind of nasty. 190 at 14, gusting 24. So I guess it just depends on where you're at. Look, Montpelier, winds are 190 at 9. So anyway, we're trading wind for visibility, I guess. Hey, the straw poll that you're seeing there, that link is to a series called the Bravo Tour. If you haven't voted yet, you get to decide the aircraft that I'm going to fly. The next leg is San Fran to New Orleans, and right now it's a pretty close vote. Right now the PMDG 737 and the Rotate MD-80 are tied for the lead, and the Zebo and Phenom are tied for second. Ooh, and somebody just voted and bumped the Rotate MD-80 into the lead there. So I appreciate your feedback on that, and I will let you know when we're going to plan that. That's going to be coming up here in December. Downwind Sim figures. Downwind Sim's the guy that kind of got me into that Rotate MD-80. What a great plane. Death by lawn dart. Thank you for your votes, guys. Thank you for your votes. It's a lot of fun. We get to we let the random wheel of names, can't even talk this morning, randomly generate where we're going to fly. We just flew a really long leg from Miami to San Fran. It was just an awesome trip. It was about 5.5 hours. It was in X-Plane 12. It was in the 747-200 and really a fun trip, fun day. And now we're going to turn back around here and head back to New Orleans. Not quite as long a trip, but should be another fun one. Yeah, downwind sim. That's right. That's right. It was the Queen performed well. X-Plane 12 performed well. I was really happy, and yeah, it was a good time. But we're on our way to visiting all of the Class Bravo airstrips in the U.S. I think we've hit 11 or 12 of the 38 so far. So it's been cool. All right. So all right, out we go. We're just going to try to hold 240 here. And it's going to be a little bit. Probably kind of tough to see. But I tell you, if you were in a Cub out over this much open water, this would be a little bit of a clinch moment here. Little stress. Not a lot of options. Grab your inflatable life vest and push the EFB button. That's about all you got. Hey Rob, we are flying from Bar Harbor. We're going to end up eventually in Burlington, but we're making a little pit stop at a place called the Heron's Nest, which is a fictional island that was made by the I Blue Yonder guys a long time ago. It's kind of one of our cult classics. So yeah, it's going to be fun if we can find it. It is, Rob. That's that's kind of part of why I was excited to fly up here, and we're doing those 60 hours of Boston virtual. Even though we're not really talking to anybody. I need to be talking less because I'm just hacking and coughing. That can't be pleasant to listen to. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Oh yeah, down there in Australia. That's cool. That does look like a fun event. I see that advertised, and every year I'm always like, I got to do that. Got to do that. Guys, I think that might be my Mantica site now. I don't know, honestly. This chain could be it. It's so hard to tell. Jeez, some gravity. They may be out there a little far. It's a big island chain. That doesn't seem quite big enough. All right, let's get back on our 240. I think I'm drifting out to sea a little bit here. It's not what I want to do it. Oh, Dave's gonna fly that also. Heck yeah, man. So what are the two fields, Tim Dog? I know it's more than just two, but what are your two? What's your route, I guess? So I recognize it's Brisbane, I believe, and is that Queenstown? Oh, Wellington. Okay, so that'll be something like a 737 or something, right? A310, something a little bit bigger. That's a couple hours of flying there, if memory serves. Yeah, awesome, man. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. That's a great place to fly down there. I've not spent much time down there, but a little bit, and man, I love it. Especially New Zealand area is just so scenic. 3.5. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, that 737-800. That's built for that. No doubt about it. Man, I don't know. There'd be no way you wouldn't be airsick. My goodness, what an angle. What a crab angle. Great sounds for a default plane, though, don't you think? Oh, sorry, guys. Somebody failed their wings flight because they vacated onto... Oh, boy. Yeah, whoops. I failed a few of those when I first went through. I had a hard time with the back course approaches. I had a hard time wrapping my mind around those. It seemed odd that you fly over the airport in the wrong direction and then you turn around and land. Like it just for whatever reason took me a while to wrap my mind around that. Well, yeah, and like if you fly to Boston Logan, right? I mean, that place is spider web. It's easy to do. Alright, let's see if we can pick up this little inlet here. I wonder what that is. That's got to be... I wonder if that's just on the opposite side of like Knox County. We might be pretty close, honestly, to Knox County. That might be it over there. Oops. No, that doesn't look like it's it. Gosh dang it, I can't see. Hey. 2-0 at the half, yep. That was a good run. It's a good run. Because they're gonna have to start taking chances and probably give up another goal. Unless you get some kind of a fluky penalty kick or something. Hello, Michael. Good morning. Welcome, Tree Fox. Great to see you, man. Hey, Edmund.
I believe it's Edmund.
Edmund, the junior first officer didn't adorably mispronounce your name, but for whatever reason he added that little giggle, and your welcome sound is so awesome, man. I forget, he looks like I don't see him as often anymore, so he really, he's different every time he comes home, and in so many ways, like he's growing up and becoming such a little boy. But then I hear little clips like that, and it makes me remember that he's still just a little guy, It's awesome. But welcome, Michael and Edmund. We're on our way to the Heron's Nest. We're going to make a turn at the Heron's Nest and head to Burlington. And we're doing it in the Piper Cub here. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look into that. Because you're right, I did not hear yours. Okay. I have to check on yours, and I have to check on Smitty's. Because you should both have one. So I will double check and see what's going on there. But yeah, you have a good one too there, Michael. Michael, no doubt about it. Alright, I'm almost positive this is my island here that has Knox County. I think Knox County is back off our I think it's back here somewhere. It's a hard airport to see. And then so this would be these I think are the Franklin Islands. And boy, this might be the oh boy, yeah, I don't know. This could be tough to find. This could potentially be the Metnik Island. Yeah, boy. At the end of the day, it means I'm roughly on course, and I have actually not tried to find the Heron's Nest flying from the north in a long time. So this will be interesting, guys. This is really going to be interesting. I'm hoping, and I don't know if it is or not, but I'm hoping that this is the Monhegan Island right out here. If I can find Monhegan Island, then I feel like I've got a chance. This may be Metnik Island here. Metnik Island, I'm on the sectional, kind of has that long island with the one next to it, smaller one next to it. Man, it's tough. It's just tough to tell, you guys. It's just really tough to tell. What do we have? Anything in here? We shouldn't have anything in here. Looks great with Ex-America, though, doesn't it? With all the houses in there and the roads and all that. Looks nice. Shorelines look cool. I like that. I like that. That's just all the ortho. Whoops. Don't need to be at 3,000 here. Well, we'll know it's
Hi, Black Fox.
Hey, Mike, how are you, man? Yeah, and I actually checked on that before I loaded in because I have the ability to add snow, but they don't have any snow up here yet. It's crazy. Mike, if you're here, I know Kathy's here as well. Hello to the Foxes. Great to see you guys. I hope you're having a good weekend. So we'll know it's Monhegan if we get up here and we've got like there's 3 or 4 little small islands around it. Yeah, I'm almost positive that this is the kind of the Franklin Islands, and so this would be potentially, yeah, I think this is Metnik. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna come out here and then we're gonna turn on about a 290 course and just we're gonna see. We're either gonna run into the Heron's Nest or we're gonna have to go find like Knox County or Wiscasset or something and get our bearings.
Welcome to Pop Culture.
Hey, Captain 773, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you coming along. Boy, our visibility is getting a little bit sketchy here, guys. Let's descend. And get down a little bit closer to the water here. Don't bother Kathy. She's busy baking for the winter. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. Like this lady, folks, if you've never seen these pictures, you gain a pound every time you look at the picture. You don't even have to eat anything. They're that good. Just fill your soul, man. I've never met Mike, but in my mind, I'm picturing some guy that must weigh 250 pounds, because there's no way that he's not eating those wonderful baked goods. Yep, hibernation time is right. That's right. You weighing at $125? So I was picturing you to be like about 6'6", 250. Rob went and got some Dunkin' Donuts, man. All right. Hey, Sparker in VR is here. Hey, man. How are you? Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. 5'8", 125 is, you're nothing but fang and sinew, man. Lean and mean. Oh, so you're still you're working on that release version, the CR2. Cool. I can't wait for that. That's going to be cool. And Iowa Scotsman is here. Hello, Ron. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Donuts are adult poison. Yeah, they really are. Yeah, I think we found our right island here. I think this is looking like Monhegan. So we're going to turn off of that on about a 290 and start wiggling our way over to this island chain that you can't see because my windows are dirty. And maybe we can find the heron's nest over there. I don't know. Quickly, we are never far away from being a food stream at any given time down with Sim. You know that. Bagel sandwich sounds delightful. I have not had breakfast yet, so I'm kind of like, now I'm getting really, really hungry. Alright, so that is definitely Monhegan. And we just have a little short 10 or 11 mile run to the island chain, where our friends at I Blue Yonder have so graciously crafted a beautiful little fictitious airstrip and seaplane lane. If you ever want to bring your float plane out here, you can. Ooh. Sparker's working on some F-mod. Heck yeah, man. Cream of wheat. I actually like cream of wheat. I like oatmeal. I like cream of wheat. I like all that stuff. But I'm kind of getting old. So, you know, it is what it is. Now put some power back in here. And yeah, I have oatmeal almost every day for breakfast. I'll either have oatmeal, or I like to cook like an egg casserole or something, an egg bake. I'll do that like on Sunday night. I'll have that as leftovers. Fast, easy stuff. Yeah, man, I like me some cream of wheat. That's good stuff. Ashley, yeah, X-Plane 12. That's right. Welcome in, Ashley. Good to see you again. We're just out here off the coast of New England, looking for the heron's nest. We're heading towards Booth Bay Harbor. This is a little, I think this out here is like a little game sanctuary island preserve, Monhegan Island. I don't know that we probably were supposed to fly out that close to it, but oh man, look at the rain starting now. Holy cow. Holy cow. Well, this is going to be quite This is going to be quite a task. Are you still having some performance issues? Oh, I just crashed to desktop. Man, this thing was running beautifully too. Oh, rascals. Well, shoot, you guys. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Man, we were within 10 miles of finding this place too. Heck. Well, shoot. Let's see. We ought to be able to. Let's see. We were right out here. So I wonder if we could load up at. There's this little. That's only. How about Chamberlain? Ruby. I wonder if there's 18 ME. I wonder if that's in the sim. Otherwise, we'll have to just bite the bullet and load up actually on the ramp there at the Heron's Nest. That's a bummer. Doggone it, you guys. Well, that's kind of what happens, and that's part of why we're doing what we're doing, is we're trying to figure out if things are working like they should be. I don't want the new update yet. I did see a notification in my there's my email or whatever that says that RC2 is just about, well, it's set to be released today, but I don't know when that is. And oh gosh, Edmund, I should have looked at that. It's probably too late now. Shoot. Oh, it's out. Okay, it is released. So, all right. Well, I'm not going to make you sit through that because that takes quite a bit of time. Yeah. What gets me, Rob, is not the download is pretty fast, but it's the checking all the files. It takes like almost a half an hour for me to do that. So I'm just gonna roll with it here. If we get another crash to desktop, then we'll just kind of call it good. But oh, that's now I'm getting another. Oh boy. It's not letting me enter in. Yeah, okay. Well, rascals. Yeah, that was the old hard drive disconnect sound that you heard in the background, and the only fix that I've found for that, unfortunately, is a reboot, which means that our time together has come to an end, and unfortunately. So what I may do is this, and I feel horrible about this, but what I may try to do is this. I'm going to try to go through, do the update, do a restart, and then I'm going to load in at Heron's Nest. And Rob, I don't know what your plans are today, but I would love to continue this flight with you. But it's going to take me every bit of probably an hour to get all my update and restarted and all that good stuff. So I'll ping you, and if you're not doing anything here by, let's say, top of the hour, then man, I'd love to keep flying with you because I want to get to Burlington. And if you can't, if you want to just keep going and send me pictures along the way, I totally get it. And but yeah, regardless, I want to finish this flight. So give me a little bit of time here, guys, to do that, and I will be back. I'm not done yet. Definitely not done yet. Let's do this in the meantime, though. Let's go over and let's visit our friend Allison Johnson. She's doing another historic flight and another historic plane. She's a really awesome streamer when it comes to that. And she just did a whole series of the Amelia Earhart around the world, and now she's featuring somebody else. And so I think you'll really enjoy her if you haven't already been over there. So let's go raid her. Give me an hour-ish or so. I'll be back on, and we'll resume from there, guys. All right. Thank you so much for your patience. Thanks for being here, And thank you also, Rob, for the re-ascription, and Captain773. I would be remiss if I didn't say thanks for the follow. And all right, we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. God bless.